Hi Scorpio, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do your February 2019 reading. I'm using my new cards, the Druid Craft Tarot, and I love them so much. I'm complementing the reading with the regular playing cards. See the regular, oops. Regular playing cards, nothing up my sleeve. I want to thank you for the 2,300 views on January reading. That was awesome, and you really flatter me. And thanks for all your comments, you know. There's some amazing people out there in the world. There really is. Scorpio, I didn't even get to do my old big, what's the messages for Scorpio, because we have a jumper already. The King of Wands. The King of Wands. So this guy's pretty confident, you know. He's sitting there and he has a shield, but he doesn't need it. You know, he doesn't need to protect himself. He's pretty confident. And red is a sign of motivation to me anyway. You know, this guy, don't forget kings are mature. They're mature men. They're leaders, and this guy looks like a real leader to me. You know, anyway, wands are forward movement. You could have a King of Wands or maybe a Queen, fire sign, come into your life, or has just come into your life, Scorpio. Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. These people are very dynamic, energetic, quite social as well. They're very social people, usually well-spoken, but on the other hand, can overspeak kind of thing. You know, you probably have someone like that around you. What are the messages for Scorpio? February 2019, Scorpio. Okay. I want to say happy Valentine's Day to all those who celebrate it. And happy birthday to Aquarius and Pisces cross-watchers. And for Valentine's, or around that time, I'm going to do live readings. So that should be fun. I've never done them before, so I don't know what to expect, you know. Could be like Granny at the thing. What button do I push? Can you see me? All right, I think they're just about ready here. I can just feel the energy in them, actually. Getting better with them, you know, they're so big, these cards. They're really big. Okay, there we go. They're ready. So I'm going to do a past, present, future like I always do. I've been thinking about doing something different, but I just haven't found a layout that I like, you know. I don't know. So it's got to speak to me somehow. And I've tried a couple different ones that I didn't like, but I might use this one that I use for the playing cards, actually, because it's got, you know, each position is a position and a direction, but there's 3 cards in each pile, so it's a little more clear, like there's a little more of a clarity reading to it, I guess. Anyhow, let's get on with your Scorpio. So let's see what you got here. When I have them laid out, I'll show you what they look like. Now, mind you, your view is going to be upside down. Nice. Got some nice cards here. Some real powerful cards, too. Ooh, see, this is a new deck for me, so I haven't seen all the cards, come out in all the readings yet. But anyhow, here is the layout. So here's your past. Up here, you have Temperance, the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. Your present, you have the Prince of Swords, Four of Cups, and Nine of Cups. And in your future, you have the High Priestess, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Wheel. Cool. I love the, oops, almost lost you there. I love the illustration for the wheel, the interpretation, too, in this deck. But anyway, we'll get to that. Patience, young grasshopper. So your first card in the past, which is anytime before February, like it could be right now or previous to now even. But you have Temperance. And so this girl is in her hut and she's trying to concoct something that will give her that rainbow. You know, that's what she's looking for, that rainbow. She's looking for balance in her life and someone else to complete it. If you look closely on the top of that hill, there's a person at one end of that rainbow. And so she's trying to concoct, create within her, with what she has, the things she needs to fulfill her, to make her rainbow. Okay? And with what you have, that's your wits, your senses, your heart, your actions, your choices, how you treat yourself, like your self-care. Those are the things we have. So, and that's what we got to work with, okay, to create our own happiness. And that's how I see Temperance, you know. If you don't like your life, change it. Make a new recipe. Change your recipe. Okay? And your recipe is your friends around you, you know, what you might be doing for a living, your behaviors, your attitude, your self-care, your health, yada, yada, yada. You get the idea. So in that card, though, she is trying to create balance. She is trying to create wellness and change her recipe to make her rainbow. She ain't messing around anymore. You know, there was a time to play, and now there's a time to focus on making it better. Okay? Making it better. Then you have the Six of Pentacles. In this card, this man who really doesn't have a lot himself, but he has a few extra coins hanging around. And you might be asked to be generous. You know, you are not a rich person, but you have 6 more coins than everybody else does. And there's 3 hands out. So you would still have 3 coins if you gave 3 away, you know. You're still 3 times richer than all those people. So it's how you look at it, your perception. But it's also harsh conditions. So you have to think about your future too and what you need to survive. So you may ask to be generous at a time in harsh conditions kind of thing. Okay? And this doesn't necessarily have to be just money either. It can be your time, your services, you know, like not just money, but your value, you know, because our service costs money, our time. Time is money, you know. So you might help others in some way. And you know, that's part of temperance, you know, giving. When you give, you get back somehow, some way. And this also might be giving back. You know, you might be getting back now because of what you've been creating, what you've been doing, what you've been trying to put out there. You know, you might be getting some back now. And then you have the Four of Wands, stability. This is also tradition to me. The Four of Wands is traditional. It's you know, I see this as starting to build something for your own future. You know, your home, your hearth, your and for those around you too. You know, because this is a circle here. You know, this is for a gathering. This is for, you know, in some ways, I'm wondering. You know, I never saw this before, really. But this is like a ceremony circle, okay, where people would gather to go through many things with a healer, you know, like a high priestess type person or a hierophant type person, a guide. And sometimes people do this around fire, like around this arbor sort of thing. And so this could be the home of a healer. Where your home is also where your business is, you know, and it's the business of healing, of helping. And so you're not just laying foundation for yourself, but it's also for others, a place that that is for others too. You know, it looks to me like a healer's home. And I want to point something out here. This is kind of cool. Okay, so the first card, here's the girl inside the hut. And she could be a healer. You know, she's concocting medicines and stuff like that. And she could be helping around her. And that's, you know, she's building her karma, right? And then look at that place in the background, the hut. Eh? You know, it's there. People might be drawn to you. You know, I'm getting a feeling of that. People might be drawn to you. And when I said you might be asked to be generous, and not just of money, but of your time, your services, your skills, your knowledge. This guy's pretty old too. You know, he's pretty old. He knows things. He's like the guy in the tree in Game of Thrones. What do they call him? The one-eyed raven. The one-eyed raven. That's right. And so, you know, maybe it's time for you to create a space to start passing down that knowledge, all those teachings that you've got, and help others. You know, it's and this is healing too, right? It's a type of healing. People are saying, can you help me? Can you help me? That is really cool how that looks. That's how it looks to me. Okay. The first card in your present, which is in the first couple weeks of February, is the Prince of Swords. Now, the Prince of Swords is like the knight. And he is headstrong. Like, look at him going. Look at his horse. They're in full gallop. This is fast movement. A message, well, not a message. Truth coming in. Truth coming in. This guy, knights always get what they're after, and this guy's after not just necessarily the truth. He has intention. He has honest intention. He's a bit of a bulldozer, you know, like he's really bulldozing full charge ahead. This could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Someone who comes rushing into your life. I almost get like it's disruptive somehow. This guy or girl, and it's younger energy, like I'd say under 40, is disruptive. They're trying to disrupt your harmony, is what it looks like to me. Disrupt your harmony. I'm not sure if this is you or this knight, but daydreaming or kind of overlooking something of emotional value. That cup is in the background, sitting there, full, just the same as the other cups. But these other cups in front of this guy are one spilled, but they're all empty. And it's like empty promises, these cups in the front. So he's all focused on these empty promises and has no idea that there's something full of promise behind him. And perhaps the person behind you is subtle. You know, they might be quite subtle and not, you know, hey, baby, what do they call that guy? Ricardo Suave. Or Francesca Suave, whatever the case may be, but they're probably more subtle. They, you know, they don't need to be out there. They're always there. You know, I get the feeling they're always there. So, well, and that's another 4 as well. So that's 2 4s. 2 4. 9 of Cups. So 9 of Cups is wish fulfilled. This guy is sitting there at his table. He's sitting there with all his gold cups and his banner. You know, there's his banner. He's sitting at his home. He's waiting for everyone to join him. And he is admiring that this is emotional fulfillment, contentment. It's proud of yourself. You're proud of yourself here. You know, this is pride and happiness. And it's so nice that it's coming under this 4 of Wands. I think you might be finally in line with what you are supposed to be doing. You could be a nurse or like maybe into Reiki or massage therapy. It's a wellness thing. This is a healing or wellness thing. It's a place, and I think it's your own place where you do your own, you know, like a medicine woman, right? She reminds me of a medicine woman. She's going to help if she can. Okay, and this is helping. This is helping. You know, these could be people and things you're going through in your life. This could be happening to you. You know, you have this young fellow or girl, air sign, coming in, just rushing right in, and just, you know, they have to tell you something. They have to unload something. They have to say something to you. I don't know. And here, kind of, this guy's all forlorn about love and empty promises, and oh, you know, geez, I'm lost. And so this could be happening in your life, but it also could be people coming to you. The people that are coming to you for help. You know, one could be very excited, full of anxiety and hyper and you know, aggressive, and the other one is sad and depressed, and so the different people that may come to you, they're both facing the same direction. I think they're coming to you. You know, I think they do. I do. You know, these cards are so specific, and I know this reading isn't for everyone out there, every Scorpio, but these are very specific. And I think it's your wish come true to be doing this in your way with what your natural gifts are. You know, I think it's your dream come true. It's like I was saying when I was putting my intent out there to the full moon, a purpose that pays. That's what I'd like. And you guys are getting it. It looks to me anyway. And then in your future, the last 2 weeks of February and thereafter, you have the High Priestess. You know, it almost looks to me like you're graduating. This looks like graduating to me. Because you start out as the Temperance. You know, she's the medicine woman in her hut doing healing for the community and helping neighbors and stuff like that. And here, you're the High Priestess. You know, this is more powerful. This is, she knows what's going on everywhere. She has more psychic ability. You know, she's, more in tune with the energy, with the planets, she can feel things in a different way. She can feel more like empathy from a person and help them that way. She can feel energy, like energy, okay? She can also use the energy to create different outcomes, all right? The High Priestess, they say that she's the keeper of secrets. There could be secrets going on around you that you don't know. But, you know, I think you do. You don't hide anything from the High Priestess. She knows. You think you're hiding things. You're thinking, oh, geez, I don't want her to find out about this. She knows something's going on. You know, she can feel the energy. And with this kind of energy coming in, you know, this Knight of Swords, like, and this is the rate, I think, that you're developing. You know, a very quick rate here you're developing it. And, it's going to bring an opportunity. You know, this helping. You're going to start getting money coming in. People may want to pay you for the work that you're doing. Perhaps maybe a place wants to hire you to do workshops for them or something like that. Anyway, you've hit a honey hole. I call this card the honey hole because look closely. There's a bear there guarding this this little quarry or this little pool, and it's like a spring. Okay, it's like a spring, and he's protecting it because it's full of fish. You know, it's his honey hole. But it's also a sacred spot, and I call it honey hole because that's what fishermen call, you know, a sweet spot on the lake where you just catch fish all day. But anyway, that's the, you know, this is the bear's survival, right? It's his nourishment. But anyway, so I think that you're going to get some sort of an offer from the work that you're doing. And that Ace of Pentacles, that new opportunity, financial opportunity that is, like, you're going to protect this. Talk about secrets and the High Priestess. You know, you might have to keep this a secret for a while, or there's something about this, you may have to keep it a secret for a while, this idea or this income you're getting or something like that, okay? And then there's the Wheel. Look at that card. Isn't it gorgeous? So here she's drawing the circle of where she started and where she is now. And because she's realizing she's about to change again, you know. She's doing this in the sand, too. She has the double spiral, okay? The spiral is a symbol of what ripples out. You know, it's energy that is always expanding. Okay, it's always expanding. And she has a double one. So she's really looking to expand. And it also represents change. You know, it's always moving. Also, the spirals can go in or they can go out. I wrote something about also it can represent the goddess and energy force, okay? That's the spiral. The circle is one of the oldest known symbols to man. And again, it's, you know, regeneration. You've made it around a full circle. It's kind of like the World card, but it means change. Like change is coming. Things are turning because of what's happened before this. And it's change you've made. You've made because of things that you've been doing. You've created this good change in your life. You know? You're getting your wishes. And I love this last line here because look at this. You're making your place, your mark, a place for others to gather and celebrate and heal, okay? And this is a wish come true for you, you know? And it's going to bring about good change. She's come out of the cave and she's making the circle. It's like the a star map I talk about, the circle. And okay, so you know, and she's going to start. She's also holding the necklace. Is the wheel as well. See that necklace she's holding? And it's like the wheel she's holding. She's like drawing the wheel on the necklace. And she's deciding where on the wheel she wants to go now. You know, there's all the different pie places. Where do I want to go on the wheel now? And because you are going somewhere, you are, I think this is going somewhere in what you're doing, in what your passion is, in what did I just call a second ago? The purpose. Your purpose. You know, I think you're finding what that is now. Cool. This is cool, man. I love this reading. And I love that you're growing from the temperance to the high priestess. You know, the temperance is like young energy of the high priestess. The high priestess, you know, she's like the female Merlin. You know, she knows what's going on. She can manipulate things. She knows what everything means, too, you know. And she has a magic book, like the magician. She has a magic book. And on it is the star. The pentacle. The star. Eight of Hearts. That's what fell out. That's what jumped. So this is important that it jumped because it's a time card. 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months. So since this is a February reading, you know, I would say 8 days. Could be February 8th, actually. So that's flirting. That's love talk. That's, it could be a gift, too. It could be a nice gift and a affectionate gift of some sort. Sorry, something like that. That's nice. Looks like you are going to be getting some gifts here. Like things are going amazingly well. To me, it looks like they're falling together. Everything's falling together, you know. And here, too, in the wheel, you know, it's another woman. And she's it's like just when you get used to something, it all changes, you know. It's also 10, which is 1. And 1 is where we start, right? So it's like the start. What are the messages for Scorpio? February 2019. February 2019. Tell me, Scorpio. 2,300 views. That's pretty awesome. Amazing. Holy cards, come on. Oh, I think one flipped over, did it? No. Oh, that could have been a taker. That could have been a taker. All right. These two on the bottom could be. All right. I'll take them too. Huh. Okay, you got. So the Ace of Spades, the 8 of Clubs, the 4 of Hearts, the Ace of Clubs, and the 4 of Spades. I don't know why I couldn't say that. 2 4s, 2 aces. Like this, you know, there. I think you quit or left an old job. This is job talk, but it's about change. Like it's like the death card. you know, but it also means new beginning, right? And this Four of Wands, or Four of Hearts, it's a nice gathering. You know, you got 2 8s as well. You got double everything. If we look at these cards, there's 2 8s, 2 aces, 2 4s. And, you know, this could be a funeral or a wake or something you go to, something. It could be a ceremony too, some sort of a ceremony about an ending, or maybe someone's retirement. Could be someone's retirement party. Maybe that's it, okay? I don't want to scare you. But it's like there is good talking at this party. You're going to talk to people about a new beginning, a new... it's like this Ace of Pentacles, except it's a new job, something new creative for you, a new opportunity. Now, I think you have some doubt around it. You have you don't realize your potential yet. Okay? That's what this is about. You know, you don't realize your potential yet, but there's the Ace, then you jump to the 4, and then you jump to the 8. You know, you're jumping in 4s. And you don't realize your potential. You don't realize your power. You don't realize that what you have to contribute. You know, he's contributing. You don't realize what you have to contribute. You do quite a bit, and you're going to be, you know, and this Four of Wands could be that opportunity that you could be called to this place. Maybe this is a healing center or something like that, and they're asking you to help them in some way. I don't know. And then it turns into a paid position. Could be something like that. Could be a senior center. I just saw that. It could be a senior center. I don't know why I just saw that. Yeah, it could be. It could be a senior center, some sort. But anyway, you're helping people. That's all I know. I can tell you, you're helping people. And you doubt yourself. You shouldn't, because you got it, baby. Whatever it is, you got it. All right? Okay. I hope you liked this reading, Scorpio. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. It's free to subscribe, and you're not pestered with emails or anything like that. And I sure would appreciate it. Lets my advertisers know that you like me. So, I'll talk to you soon. Keep an eye out for that Valentine's live readings, okay? All right, bye. I'm way up there.